all sin. Just by relishing, tasting this happiness, you're doing the highest welfare work to the world. You're purifying the whole universe by chanting the holy name in ecstatic love. By playing with Krishna, you're purifying the whole world. He actually comes here from Vrindavan, with his whole troop there, and they purify the world just by playing together in intimacy and ecstasy. And we're doing that again by mantra. And the same result happens when we have that ecstasy in Vrindavan. If you were there, you see the devotees there were crying. You could read descriptions. In Brihad Bhagavatamrita is described. Because 550 years ago, there were devotees like that. That was that Rupa Goswami and Sanatan. He wrote Brihad Bhagavatamrita describing what he was experiencing, which is Vrindavan. He said the devotees there are intensely chanting holy name with great ecstatic love and happiness. So much so that you can barely even get their attention. If you're lucky, you can. It's right there. That same kind of chanting is here. It's that attractive. That amazing. That amazing. Yeah, this is without, like Johnny says, without you. And when you say that, I'm thinking without you. I'm thinking without you, Lord. The Lord inspires me to do this. Prabhupada inspires. His order inspires me. Krishna's order and blessing inspires me. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to know the supreme truth and actually be able to preach it convincingly, saving souls. Already so many are saved here. What great fortune. I feel so privileged to be your humble servant. Thank you for that privilege. I can't believe it. I'm in awe. Why a guy like me? Who am I? But I don't want to ask too many questions. I'll just go for it, man. Just go for it, right? Yeah. Yeah, pay it forward, man. Win-win. We want to even teach some of I want to get that Carl Schwab over here, man. Come on, we'll teach you a thing or two. You should invite us. Invite our whole group to the WEF, World Economic Forum, and let's have a conversation, man. Let's shape the world. Yeah. Let's make it win-win. Let's make all elites in this world. Man, let's tap into Tesla's energy. The energy that's eternally renewing. Yeah, we don't need any money. We got God's energy, man. This is the new world order, man. Win-win world order, not this dark thing. Yeah. You don't have to destroy anything. The Lord will take us as we are. See? This is a great thing, man. Great mission. He's got to destroy everything. Those guys, the demons, and they want to destroy everything first and then build back better. We don't have to do any of that, man. We just come to the Lord as we are, in our jobs as we are. That's the new world order. It's ordered not by radically ripping things apart. It's by getting the grace of the Lord, taking this grace, this amazing grace that gives you everything. Yeah, and everybody can do as they do naturally and go back to Godhead. We got to take the whole friggin' universe back to Godhead. Why not? Yeah. We have knowledge, the greatest knowledge in the whole world, man. Prabhupada's books, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, transcendental mellows. We can have the happiness that God, that people call God, has. that even the angels would want. And many angels don't have the happiness we do. I'm telling you, that's why people that even see angels, they can't teach them this. The angels have them. I have that realization of angels. The Lord gave it to me. Jesus gave it to me. I know an angel how they see God, and this is the upgrade, man. Personal, where God comes to man, even and intimately communicates with man, mixes intimately with the Lord. Not just on that He's everything. There's distance in that still. You don't know the true deepest mind and consciousness of God. This realization you do. Ah. So the mode of passion is born of unlimited desires and longings. O son of Kunti, and because of this, the embodied living entity is bound by material fruitive action. See, longings, all those longings, this keeps people there like a rope. All these modes are like a rope, and you're tied down in the material world and universe by these ropes. And here, especially fruit of action, see, mode of passion, unlimited longings. Oh, I want a man, I want a woman, I want money, I got to have more. Look at, what do you think? These guys, these billionaires, are just people with unlimited longings. They just love to make profits to get more because they always long for more. You never get rid of that. Not by feeding the fire of more longings, more money, more power. See, they long for power, long so much. It blinds them into doing horrible acts of destruction to others. They long for these things. See, that all that can be transformed by association. Those persons, anybody here that had no longings for fruit of activity, you come here, you'll get purified. It will get you to long. Also, you don't give that up. It gets transformed. You transcend that longing. By it being transformed, you start longing for Krishna, longing to taste the nectar in this name. Now there you go, and that is perfect longing. Oh Lord, I want more communion, more intimacy. Yeah, that's why Lord Caitanya came here. That's why we're here too. To teach this, the art of longing for the name of God. Forget it being God, because they don't believe in God. Forget about that. Just to long for that name you're chanting, man, because it'll give you the greatest rush you ever had, man. You think adrenochrome is great, you little pedos out there, you elites. Man, you got to have the rush of chanting the holy name. Then you'll know what a real rush of life is. This will keep you young, man. I told my friend, even though I'm a little overweight, and all this, he said, how old are you? I said, 69. He said, no. He said, wow. Yeah, it's this that keeps you young, right? Right, Janaki? Look at Johnny. She shines, man. Even young people want to marry her. Should we get you a husband? Are you ready? You want to go through that again? Yeah. Look at all the women here that get bhakti, man. They're beautiful. Bhakti makes you beautiful. See, I long for the transcendental grace. Great. Keep longing for that. Yeah, guna means rope. It's a rope. Yeah. See, this is how you get free of the gunas. Associating with the transcendental devotees of the Lord frees you from these ropes. See? Janaki's she's a nun. She's a none of no men. She want no men anymore. No men anymore. She's a nun. That's what Janaki is. No man anymore. She's a God girl. She's a God girl, not a good girl. Not she doesn't want a good man. She's a God girl. She wants God. Everybody can, come on, we'll introduce you to the spiritual, the non-religious God. Now, wouldn't that be nice to learn about a non-religious God, man? Yeah, I tell you, man, that is the most open-minded Lord. When you find out who God really is, you find he's very open-minded. He's very liberal. Oh, he loves freedom. He's interested in sovereignty. See, all these fantastic things that everybody wants. He's it. And by associating with him, rubbing shoulders with that freedom lover, that sovereign individual, which we can teach you how to do, you become sovereign also. You become really free. Oh, and then you give that sovereignty and freedom to others. You pass it on to others and make them very happy. You don't have the elite mentality. You know what the elite mentality is? Oh, they want to be sovereign individuals. They want to be free, right? Themselves. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you what they're doing here. This is what they're doing. This is right from the WEF. Right from they're telling everybody now. They're telling everybody. Oh, yeah. They're bragging. They built an ark for themselves, not for you, not for me, not for you, not for anybody but these elites, because they have the resources and the money and the technology. They built the ark already. That's why they're doing their little dastardly idea, their plan now. I was wondering why that guy was thinking in 2023. Oh, my desires. This WEF guy he was practically having an orgasm right there, saying right there in front of the blue thing, WEF man. Oh boy, I'm realizing my desire to clear the planet of half the population by 2023. And everybody. Bravo! Bravo! These are demons. This is what they do. See? At your expense. See? This is what demons do. See? And now, hey man, there's good news here. The good news is come on, man. Come on and get free of that. They have no jurisdiction over our spiritual form. They can do what they want. Don't fear of what people can do with the body, and you won't, because when you get your spirit activated, your spiritual form activated, they can, they can't do anything to that spirit form because it's awakened, man. In this body, it's awake, alive, and kicking ass, man. No wonder people say, "God, you're crazy, crazy for Krishna." Crazy for Krishna. That's our group here. We're crazy for Krishna. Crazy for Gauranga. See, win-win for everybody here. So anybody can come. Anybody hear this message, man? Do you want to be free? Can't you look around? Probably if God has been a little bit merciful to you, he'll wake you up and see what's coming forward, man. Everybody should scare the shit out of you, man. If you don't have God, you should be scared, and you will be scared if you look around. Okay? But come here and we'll give you our Lord. Our Lord will take charge of your life and you will feel free here. Whatever. Might even change the whole situation. Can you believe these guys, man? They building an ark for the elites. They built it already. They got something that they already announced. This guy announced it. This guy diabolical is like he's worse than Carl Schramm. Man, he's really I can't believe I'm living in it. I mean, they have to take double takes. Is this guy really like that? I see that. Like, it's like I'm reading Bhagavad Gita and I'm seeing the living Bhagavad Gita about the mode of ignorance, about demon natures. You know, there's the devotee Bhagavat, and then there's the Brahman Bhagavat. You know, they have the qualities of a Brahman, and there's the passionate Bhagavat. You know, they're describing those in the mode of passion. And then there's the demon Bhagavat. You know, their knowledge of ignorance, and they represent the ignorance. You know, passion and ignorance is demon, actually. Yeah. And then there's devotee Bhagavat. See, represent the spiritual potency, which we're fortunate to do. You know? See, that's what everybody, hey man, transcend all that stuff. Come and associate with real devotees who have this real bhakti, man. It's great. Man, enlivened you. Look, you see the testimonies we have? Fanny says, wow, I feel so much juice. Janardhan says what he says. You know, everybody, we're all getting juiced up on this. We're getting alive. We feel alive. Hey, this is better than a Trump rally. See, the Trump rally is only for these false egos, and you know, you don't even know if it's really on the up and up. You know, who knows? You know. Yeah, this is better than a tribute. This is a transcendental Trump rally. O son of Bart, know that the mode of darkness, born of ignorance, is the delusion of all embodied living entities. So there's a mixture of the modes. It's not like it's all ignorance. Like demons, they have ignorance and passion. Even in goodness, there's some ignorance. It has to be. See, there's less ignorance in the higher mode of goodness. There's less ignorance in passion, but there's still ignorance. Ignorance is the covering, means you don't know who you are, man. You don't know who you're really related to eternally. That's ignorance. That's why it's not good enough to be a Brahmin. That's why you see Lord Caitanya kicked the brahmachari out of his kirtan. Oh, you can't get qualified enough to be a milk drinker. And your renunciation, everything they're teaching in Vaishnavism, you know, now contemporary Vaishnava, renunciation, fasting, chant your 16 rounds, 1 lakh, follow the program. Okay, it's a step, but it's not it, man. You got to find out. Now we're here to teach the essence of how to lock on to what is actually spiritual. You want to lock on to the holy name. You want to chant the holy name in ecstasy. That means you got to go to a real devotee who chants the holy name in ecstasy. No other way. None. You got to associate. We got a whole bag of those kind of devotees here. So we shake that bag before the world. Hey, come here, man. We got these lucky sevens here in this bag, man. A bunch of chanters who chant the holy name with great ecstatic devotion. And just by associating with them and inquiring from them, you can easily transcend illusion. You'll get the goodness, the goodest of all goodness. You'll be better than a Brahmin. You get better mercy than a Brahmin gets. You better mercy than a sannyasi gets. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to become a super. What have they been teaching in Vaishnava religion and even the Catholic Vaticans and everywhere? It's a pecking order. It's a good old boys club, man. To be something special like them, they think. You got to be superstar, and they're not. They may or may not be superstar. But if they are, they get a big false ego and think you got to. Oh, you want to get Krishna's mercy. You got to be superstar devotee. No, no. You got to just be in the right location, right place. It's location, location, location. Association, association, association. To easily transcend all the modes of nature. You got to find somebody who's transcended the modes of nature by getting the grace of Lord Caitanya. No other practical way to do this. Those who join the boat to continue in material life. Yeah. So anyway, this is a great situation, man. Here you can chant the holy name. Come on, man, wake like you Vaishnavas, you found Prabhupada's books. You found association with people that are this. I say this to the gurus and all their followers, man. You're close. You're close. Come now into the association of the Lord, and you'll become real followers and real gurus. You'll be able to deliver people properly and really and genuinely. No hypocrisy, no lies. You just simply by chanting with intimacy and ecstasy. This is a devotee who chants in intimacy and ecstasy is playing with Krishna. They are Vrindavan resident. It's that simple, man. That you can get here. That treasure you can get here. It's such a treasure and it's so simple that people look over it. They think, oh, it can't be that easy. It can't be that profound. That can't be the way. It's got to be some complicated thing, some difficult austerity. Look at that brahmachari and came into the kirtan of Lord Caitanya. The Lord threw him out. Get out of here. You can't, oh, you think by doing austerities you can attain me? You can't do enough austerities to attain me. This personal form of the Lord in that revelation, realization. Oh, actually, he was humble because he submitted to just a Brahmin. He was, according to Varnashram Dharma, he was more. He was like a sannyasi almost, a brahmachari, renunciate even. Oh, you went to Srivas to get you into my kirtan. Ah, you went the right way. Come on in. Hey, man, come on in. You're in. You're in. You came in the right way. You went in the right door. You lucky guy. Hey, that's the essence of Vaishnavism. That's the essence of the Hare Krishna movement. Just come in the right way. Hey, so now it's time, man. Just come in the right way. The door is here. Just come in the door, and you'll become ecstatic. And don't be afraid. Don't call it sahaj. It ain't sahaj. It's associating with God. You're supposed to be ecstatic. Are we dishonest? Are we liars? Am I not preaching the truth? Does this not resonate with anybody out there? Can't you see this is the best truth and simple path and an example of the profound magnanimity and mercy of Lord Caitanya because we're his actual, real, genuine servitors? Gotten that mercy and want to give that mercy to others for free? You can't see that? I'm starting to see it. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here. Huh? Maybe somebody out there will come across a video today, tomorrow, next month, next year, 10 years from now, who knows if anything's around. The results of this mode are madness, indolence, and sleep. So there's less in the mode of goodness, but in all the modes, there's ignorance, indolence, and sleep. Even in the mode of goodness, you sleep. Look at Daksha. He was in the mode of goodness, a great Prajapati, demigod, in heaven, place where they go, heaven. And look, He was had some false ego. Yeah. He was mad. He had madness. You know what madness is? Even if you're a perfect Brahmin and everything, you do what he did. You go against a pure devotee. That's madness. It's totally crazy, but most people are. Look at the Pharisees. They went against Jesus. They put him on the cross. Oh, kill him. He's mad. They were mad. See, even though they fasted and all that, you don't think Brahmins are like that? There were these Brahmins in Navadvip. They wanted to kill a pure devotee, Bhakti Siddhanta. He had to change clothes with somebody to escape. They were going to kill him. That's madness, isn't it? You see, even mode of goodness, you got to transcend that. We're transcending that here, that madness, even in the mode of goodness. That's how powerful the grace of Lord Caitanya is. That's what it's supposed to do. It's a huge topic, this madness in the world. That's why, see, the Lord wants to give this special grace. He's given it through our Sangha. We have all the ducks in the row. The real parampara is here. The real disciplic line is really here. How do you know it's a real disciplic line? Well, because that electric current that was coming from Lord Chaitanya's Leela is coming all the way into 2022 and coming out into the devotees here. Whoever is coming there, you're getting a recipient of the full mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Not just yes, come to Krishna and Radha and Lord Chaitanya, and we'll just give you a bunch of rules and ceremonies, and we'll teach you that level. Okay, that's been done. That's been done. Now is the full mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Make real pure devotees, eternally liberated souls. We're already doing it. It's already a fact here. It's a fact. See, so you people out there in ISKCON and Gaudiya Math, you can make it a fact of life for you. You can go back to Godhead in this life. I ain't lying. Some people have already done it. Godhead has come to them. They don't even have to leave their body, and they feel the moods and the bhavs of Vrindavan that you guys say nobody can have. But you still, even though you say, oh, Prema, we can't have that because our Gurudev said no. But you can take Gurudev status, right? And get him to say, oh, Gurudev, give us mercy. And you can't even explain what the mercy is, much less give it. But if you come here, you'll be a real guru, man. You'll get this mercy. You'll become ecstatic. And when your disciples will be liberated because you're genuine now. You're the real deal. Not a fake. O son of Bharth, the mode of goodness conditions one to happiness, passion conditions one to fruit of action, and ignorance covering one's knowledge and binds one to madness. Right? And everyone is more or less a combination of these modes. And you can see people, they make a mistake, okay? You think, okay, let me just spend my whole life cultivating the mode of goodness. Let me become a regulative devotee. Let me, just become a vegetarian and eat only things in the mode of goodness and all of that stuff. And what is the Lord trying to teach through our Sangha? Whatever you were before, what are you now? What you are now. You don't have to be really strict in what you eat. You don't have to be that regulated like a Brahmin, and you don't have to fast. You don't have to do anything other than receive this special mercy that'll lift you above those on the regulative path of devotional service called Vaidhi Bhakti. See? We're here to give you to bring that mercy that we have that has enabled us, it empowers us to chant the holy name like great saints do. Wouldn't you like that name? Doesn't that sound attractive? We don't believe it. It's not real. Well, it's very real, man. This is all described in the book. The witnesses are also saying. So I'm going to stop now. My voice is, I'm still not feeling 100% now. Yeah, yeah, I'd like to speak more, but we got to take a break here. Thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you soon.